Hello everyone, welcome to Rapture. Today I'm going to be unboxing for you a little something from Monkeyfist Begleri. Now, Monkeyfist Begleri, I bought one of my very first sets from Monkeyfist Begleri, and it's going to be this guy right here, a set of Monkeyfist Begleri. That makes a lot of sense. Somehow I managed to rip this in half, actually. Completely my fault. So I had to melt it back together, and now it looks kind of cruddy. So the plan is to get another one of these eventually. I just haven't got around to ordering it yet. But for now, got something maybe even a bit better. The new Monkey Barrel sets, which I've been looking forward to for a while. So let's open this guy up. We got here, oh, that's sweet. Nothing else. That's a pretty cool package. Kind of reminds me of a Capri Sun pouch, if the Capri Sun was see-through. Cool, it's completely sealed. Open this up. A little resealable baggie. Ziploc action. As you can already tell, that is a giant Monkeyfist Begleri sticker. A very nice string pack. Got some cool stuff in there. Check these out a little bit. So as far as I can tell, this is all $2.75 would be my guess. But some very cool colors. I think this might be the ones he uses for the Astro Chimp sets. Not too sure. Looks familiar though. I'll wrap these up. And here we are. The Monkey Barrels. So many nice lines on these things. Shiny, shiny, shiny as can be. And surprisingly feel pretty light. They look very substantial. I think the website says they're about 13.7. So put that to the test like we usually do. And 13.8. Getting 13.8. I think the website says 13.71. 13.8. Awesome. I don't know if this thing rounds up, but as long as they're both dead on, they're both exact weight to each other, I don't mind one bit. So, what should I do? What should I do? Let's go ahead and string these guys up. They're pretty substantial in size. Let's string these guys up and give them a few tricks. Let you guys know what I think. Alright guys, I am back. So, I took these guys outside, got a couple clips for you. Just want to apologize. Sorry if the clips would get repetitive here, guys. Trying to add some more tricks to my bag, but I haven't had much time to learn yet. I've just been filming these unboxings back to back. So, if the tricks get a little repetitive, I apologize, but that's that. Hopefully I can, as I improve, tricks will be more interesting. But you guys wanted to see some slinging, so I'm going to bring you guys some slinging regardless of whether or not I improve any. So, first impressions, They're great. I want to do a little bit of a size comparison just so you guys can sort of get an idea of what I'm talking about here. But they're roughly the same size as the TGP skill pills. Um, I'd say at their widest, they're about the same width as well, but obviously they taper because of the barrel shape. So there's that size comparison there. A little bit bigger than the Everyman beads. Everyman beads come up about 3/4 of the way. I would also think that if you're familiar with hydras, they're about the size of 3 hydra beads. So I don't know if the aluminum hydras or the sport hydras are smaller. I haven't really handled those too much. But about the size of 3 of the titanium hydra beads. With that being said, they feel a little bit cumbersome. I never really felt that way with the TGPs. And this is just at first. They felt cumbersome at first. After a few minutes, I did get used to it. It didn't really bother me much at all. And I actually sort of started to realize that like there's a lot to hold on to. I found myself not dropping these as often just because when something slipped out of place, I was just very easily able to grab these. Also, I'm working on bead rolls, and I feel like they're very easy to grasp. So I think that these will help me along the way in getting my bead rolls down. And also, these ridges give a lot of grip as well, which probably also contributed to me not dropping them as much. So yeah, at first they felt a little cumbersome, about the same size as these, but I think it's the barrel shape that made them feel a little awkward. But that went away. I got used to them pretty quickly, and I think the size is more of an advantage, especially when trying to learn new tricks, and these ridges help as well. Also want to say that one thing I noticed is when you clack, like when you clack them together, say you're, I don't know what you're doing, but say you're coming around this way, and if your beads clack here and they're sort of pinched together, these ridges make them a little bit more, a little bit less forgiving, because as you sort of come out of this, they rub together, they sort of get stuck on each other because of the ridges. Now, of course, that's sort of a mistake to begin with, but I just felt like when I clacked them up against the sides of each other, they did have a little bit of resistance coming off. They didn't come off each other quite as smoothly. Not a big deal, but just something I noticed, so I figured I'd share it with you. I did film outside, so of course I dropped a few times right over concrete, and I have to say, these things, they're beautiful, first of all. They look great in the light. This is become one of my favorite colors of paracord easily. I might have to get one of the Monkeyfist, sorry, what are they called? The Astro Chimp sets to replace this guy. But yeah, they hold up very, very well. I dropped them on concrete plenty of times, and this is 7075 aluminum. I'm not really sure what the standard is for other aluminum Begleris, but I know in yo-yoing the standard is 6061 aluminum, and the 7075 is a bit harder. I think that it doesn't hold anodization as well. Anodization tends to chip more easily off of it, but it stands up to drops and things like that very well. I don't know if you guys can see this. There is some nicks here and there, but unlike some, they're natty, so that also helps to hide some of the damage. The clacking against each other is pretty standard, what you'd expect from smacking metal together. But yeah, they hold up surprisingly well, and I kind of like it. Kind of like the damage that they've taken from the concrete. Sometimes, like with my anodized aluminums especially, it's sort of disheartening those first couple drops because you see the anodization wearing away. But with these ones, I kind of like it. The whole barrel design and aesthetic, the little nicks kind of add to that feel and sort of make them a bit more charming. The only thing I would like to see in the future is maybe some heavy metal sets, some brass, some copper, maybe even some nickel, so we can get that that tarnish, is that the right word? I don't know if that's the right word. Get some, why can I not think of it? Why can I not think of it? Some oxidization happening, I don't know. But just so that we can see these barrels start turning a little brown, give them that natural wood look, that Donkey Kong feel, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, guys, these are awesome. I don't think I have much else to say, but I am going to be playing with these a lot. They do remind me in size to these guys, and I love these guys. And these are just as good, if not better. I don't want to say that. These are equally amazing. But yeah, I'm very much enjoying them. And if I come up with anything else to share with you guys, I will definitely throw a review your way. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for hanging in there while I rambled a bit more on this one. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much. Come back for more.